part of the research for my book How to Fix Depression, one of the things that I stumbled upon was the relation to nutrient deficiency. And this simple chart was the first that I found that illustrated that there's a very high percentage of people getting less than the recommended daily average of some very common nutrients. Some of these are quite specific to serotonin production. I've also found that there's a direct relationship between certain deficiencies and depression. So I'll take you to a website to look at that. If you have any doubts that depression is linked to vitamin deficiency or nutrition, take a look at this page. This is firstholistic.com. It just happens to be a page that suits my purposes. And it lists a lot of nutrients, as you can see in this column, and then the incidence of deficiency. So it tells you things like the average diet contains 40 to 50% of recommended daily average, and then over here it has typical symptoms and diseases. So let's use the find feature to look for depression, and you can see this is the first instance of 11 occurrences of the term depression in relation to specific nutrients. So as I click through, you can see that it goes through quite a lot of nutrients. Let's quickly summarize some of them. One's calcium, next one is copper, next one is iron, next one is niacin. Now, niacin is very important because it's water soluble, it's not stored in the body, you need to get it daily. Let's look further. Pantothenic acid, potassium, pyridoxine, riboflavin, vitamin B12, vitamin C. Again, vitamin C is not fat soluble, it's water soluble, so the body can't store it, so you must take it daily. It's worth bearing in mind that vitamin C and niacin both have associated fatal diseases. If you continue in a shortage of those, you can actually die. The disease associated with lack of niacin is called pellagra. You can look that up for yourself. I'd just like to mention that if the body is short of niacin, it will produce it at the expense of serotonin, which, remember, is called your happy hormone, and it's that which regulates your brain. The disease associated with lack of niacin, or vitamin B3 as it's also known, is called pellagra, and it can be fatal. The only cure is to take vitamin B3 or niacin. And the disease associated with vitamin C deficiency is scurvy. And as I say, both of these are associated with depression. Both of these can lead to fatal deficiencies. And it's important to get both of these daily. Let's look at some other search terms while we're here and key in anxiety. 2 incidences associated with chromium and magnesium. Now it says here 75 to 85% of diets are deficient. The average diet only contains 50 to 60% of RDA, so we're getting half the magnesium we should be, which, when you consider that magnesium is important for over 300 bodily processes, is quite an important statistic. Another one that I thought might be worth keying in was fatigue. And you can see there are 12 incidences of that. I always associate fatigue with depression. Likewise, the associated symptom of insomnia, so we'll look for that, and you can see there are 8 instances of insomnia. And one further one I'd like to check while we're here is irritability, and there are 9 incidences. So there are 5 major symptoms: depression, anxiety, fatigue, insomnia and irritability, that are associated with these simple vitamin deficiencies. And it's because we eat processed food, we skip meals, or we don't eat the right things, or we lose our appetite. In fact, 2 of these nutrients will cause you to lose your appetite. So if you're looking for a cause for depression, nutrient deficiency could be a good place to start, because it's certainly listed among the symptoms. I'd very much like to continue this video, but I need time to do that. I'd like to tell you where to obtain these missing nutrients. In the meantime, try to increase your intake of fresh fruit, which has obviously got vitamin C and other vitamins, nuts, which contain helpful selenium, which has been found to be deficient in depressants. Garlic also contains selenium and is very good for your stomach. Sea vegetables, basically seaweed. All the seaweed in my country is edible, and it's full of good minerals and magnesium. Offal is a good source of minerals, and iron obviously. And then yeast extract, and yes, I know I don't like it either, but I take a teaspoonful now and again. It helps keep up your vitamin B, B3, B6, B9, and these are all very helpful. Remember that B3 is niacin, and it has been proven to help people with depression. 30% of people will feel better within 10 minutes. That's practically a miracle cure. Yeah, a mineral cure too. Okay, till next time. Bye for now.